Thomas the Hermit here, and I'm in the micro farm in Groesbeck, Texas. And while I was praying this morning with Nancy, who's an owner of the land, and the Lord told me that He wanted me to put a garden in, and He wanted a big, beautiful garden. So we have this piece of tract of land that's in the front of the house to the right side, and I'm going to start to remove the grass and get this ground ready to plant on January 9th, thereabouts, second week of January, and we're going to put some root vegetables in, you know, like garlic and onions and carrots and other things like that. Anyways, I've started to break the ground. Let me show you what I got. We look right here. I got a wheelbarrow. That's going to be of some help. And I've already started to break the ground. It's actually breaking pretty easy. And the soil looks really, really good. So here we are. This pitchfork goes in pretty much with ease and is pulling up. And the grass is coming loose. As you can hear, we are right by a train. This doesn't look like it's going to be as hard as you can imagine. So I think I'm going to be able to get quite a bit of ground cleared, even by hand. You don't really know how difficult things might get during the tribulation, but learning to grow one's own food might be a good thing to know. This is Thomas the Hermit in Groesbeck, Texas, and I am breaking ground to put a big, beautiful garden in. Where you see that I have broken ground was 6 weeks ago, and I have been working on this garden, and I have opened up a small piece of the land, and let me show you what that is. Here you can see that I've opened up and I have broken the ground here, and I have made these mounds, and I have started my garden. Here we have a little bit of garlic beginning to form. That's garlic breaking through the ground here. And if you look right beside it, we have some spinach beginning to come up. Over to the right side, there's some lettuce beginning to come out of the ground. Here's some more lettuce right beside it. Let me get the focus here. There. And over here, there's some white onion beginning to show itself. Also, in this mound over here, we have some peas beginning to happen. There's a mound right there, and that's going to be peas are sprouting there, English peas. And this is the beginning of the garden. God told me to build a big, beautiful garden. Over here, using recycled plastic. I have some starts going right here close in. Those are tomatoes. You can't plant them this time of year. If it freezes, I'm gonna have to bring them in, but those are some tomatoes beginning to sprout. We bought these tomato plants from the store. They're the early girl, and I'm be able to grow those come the right time. And over here we have more onion sprouts coming up. Anyways, this is all a part of the garden that God told me to work on. Back up here to show you what I have started. And I'm going to continue working on this garden. These are the bunch of lettuce, and there's radishes and onions, and got a little bit of cabbage. There's peas. All this stuff can be planted this time of year in this area of Texas. Here I have built a cold frame and covered it with plastic. And I have under that pepper sprouts and other things like that. They haven't sprouted yet, but hopefully inside the cold frame they will sprout more starts to put into the garden when spring hits. We still got a couple of months till it hits spring here. Hopefully by that time a lot of these starts that I have planted in these little containers made out of recycled plastic and some cans, hopefully those will all be growing into nice little plants so they can go into the summer garden. But anyways, I have started my garden. It's been about 6 weeks. I have not been using a tiller or anything like that. I've been using a garden fork. It really doesn't bother me. You know, it takes a lot of work, but I'm okay with work. And hopefully soon this whole area will be covered in all sorts of growing things. This is Thomas the Hermit. Say a prayer for me. I'm praying for you, and I'll talk to you later.